Alright, so today we're gonna be reviewing my best game of FNCS Last Chance qualifiers, where we got it was a 12 kill second place. It was our last game. This shot us up from 150 points to 224, and it was a good end to the tournament. We ended up getting top 1,280 with, and we got 52 PR from it. So let's review this first game. This is our last game. So we played it bad at the beginning of the tournament, and we started getting, we started doing decent whenever we got to the later stages of the tournament. Did good at the end. So I, I'm the IGL of the team. This is me right here. This is my fragger Sleepy and my support player 04 Spirit. So this game, we land pump power this game. So we triple con this one building. We start keying. We already have kills, but Sleepy already has one kill by this point. So here we just looted up. We triple con this building, and we start looting it. So I have a bunch. So right here we have a bunch of heals, and we're just getting stacked. I only have 6 builds here, which isn't good. So I definitely do need a farm, but this off spawn we play it almost perfectly. Here, Sleepy, he gets another kill. I also get a kill, and I think 04 Spirit, yeah, he just gets a finish. So Sleepy, he got a kill off in the beginning, which is pretty good. But right now, he's chilling on mats. He has 20 builds. Off spawn, that's perfect. I have 6, and 04 Spirit has 11. So he's crouching behind here. My fragger being the aggressive player is just full scoping these kids, and I'm just looking around for quick tags on them. So right here, I didn't know that this kid was here, so that was bad awareness by me, and I end up getting hit down a bit by him. So this was fine though, cause I popped my mini and I'm already back to max. 04 Spirit ends up getting beamed and only has 5 builds to save himself, cause his idea here was to flank from behind while I was flanking by behind me and my fragger were fighting him, but he gets fully beamed over right here, and he just slides back. This is a good play, retreating back to his team. So I pop my big, and I know there's a kid back there, so I hard scope him. My fragger, Sleepy, ends up getting a kill onto this kid while he's peeking, and me, I go up here, and right here, this is a beautiful play. He was fully distracted on Sleepy, so I jumped in his box and 200'd him since he was building in wood. And the last kill, I'm the most healthy, so I get my finish, and I instantly start to go rush this last kid. So this is also an easy kill. And right now we're chilling dead center zone with a bunch of loot, and we have good mats. So right now we just start farming metal. My support player 04 Spirit had Wi-Fi issues like the whole tournament, but I think he lagged out, so he comes back. And right now our game plan after we went off spawn was to farm metal. So right here we're getting the max cap metal. So there's a chest right there. We get the B chest, and we carry bird because bird it's a lot better than dash in my opinion, since you can easily take high with it. So let's skip to our first mid game fight. So let's just skip it to the mid game. So right here you can see my whole trio. We're all still alive, and we're just focusing on getting cap mats. Right now I'm 140. 04 Spirit's 130, and Sleepy is 105, so he still needs to farm a bit of everything. So right here, we're in a good position coming into these zones. We're not in congested side over here, like more to the dead side. No one, like you can see, no one's around us. This team's by island. This team's doing on the mountain, and these kids are over here. So we have relatively free rotates going into the next zones. We can, like, if it keeps pulling this way, we can rotate here, and it might pull to us. So I just start farming extra metal for Sleepy. Right now, the only thing I need to farm is brick, but there's so many bad bricks around pump power that it's really meaningless to farm it when we can rotate into the mountains and farm better brick. So I start farming these bad bricks to pass the time. Because right now we're really just waiting for the next rank. I marked this team because this team is looking kind of sus. So let's go to our next fight. So right here, Sleepy, he ends up getting a nice kill. So in this mid game rotate, Sleepy's the only one who he has like a free rotate here, but me and 04 Spirit, we start getting held by these kids on island and these kids on the mountain. So I dash forward, but he doesn't have 04 Spirit doesn't have any movement, no dashes. So he starts getting sprayed at. He starts panicking for some reason, I don't know why. So right here, Sleepy, he gets a knock onto this team. Like he hits one of them 100 and they got fall damage. Here, hits 50 each, and then he hits this kid a bit, and he just sprays down the floor, and these kids died of fall damage. He kills 2 of them, and this would have been nice if we went for it, but oh no, he only killed 1, so it would take too long for him to get there since we all have no movement except me who has dash sprite. So this allows us to get a free rotate except for Loot Island. I start spraying because I'm trying to get my finish, or I'm trying to get his finish, but it's fine. We just keep walking forward. And right now, we're just trying to get down to like center zone. Center zone would probably be right around here. We're over here, so this is like a free rotate for us. Just keep going forward. Let's get forward. Okay, so we also take an aggressive bite. Like okay, so over here we do like a rotate to this fire, and while I'm fighting it, I'm looking around, scouting to see if anyone's looking at us. So I get up, and I notice right here, peeking out, there's a full trio in the bush. So I reload my AR, start peeking. And the moment I start shooting, but I somehow don't hit any shots, which is kind of crazy. So I alert my team that there's a whole trio here. I almost get killed by this dude, which would be bad. But I throw dash bite because these kids look really bad. The whole trio's sitting in a bush, and they're getting third party by these kids over here. So right here, I do an aggressive play to just fully key these kids. I like start taking the edits and shit. I go here. I miss my shot somehow because he shield bubbles. I missed my second one, and we just fully run at this kid. Like fully spray at him. I end up getting the kill for that one, and then my support player for Spirit also gets a kill here, or he doesn't get the kill. He Sleepy steals it, but we end up getting all this loot. And this other team, right here, we knew they stopped shooting at us because they were pushing that reboot. So we were chilling. We just come back here, and we just go to get this shit. So we get to finish this fire. So and after this, we would reach the A rank. So let's just kill it. We kill it. So I start getting shot at from behind, so I warn my teammates to block it off. We're A rank now, so I get the A rank chest. I get the cape. I mark this purple outlaw because one of my teammates like carrying the outlaw. And the mythic we get is the mythic sentinel, which we give to my fragger Sleepy. So pop this big. Let's skip a little bit into the late mid game. Right here. So right now we're just looking to make a 10 game. We have 6 kills. We're chilling on loot. We're just free farming right now because you see me. I don't have that many mats. I use all my wood to key these kids. I also use much of my wood to rotate since it's better to save your hards. So right here, we're just chilling. We're looking everywhere, and we're looking around. No one's around us, and we know this. Like every single person, this is like the fully congested side, and it ends up pulling to us. So we instantly, we farm up. I just farm this extra. I'll come to my team. We should instantly start rotating this. So we just keep walking. But notice there's a team in front of us, and they're all going inside the bush. So I come to my team so we can beam them if they don't build, but they start building, so we don't. My other teammate, 04 Spear, he's a little far back, but it's fun. So we do this. We make sure there's no one in this bush. And now we just sit here. We look at that bush in case there's anyone there. And I look behind my teammates to make sure we're chilling. I come to them, let's go to this bush since it's closer, it's deeper in. You always want to be you don't want to be on the line. You always want to be just slightly deeper. Because as you can see, like this whole line area is congested by a bunch of teams. So we're sitting in this bush. We look behind us and we notice there's the medallion team. Which is, I think the medallion team was these kids. And there was the normal team that was this kids. I start looking back on medallion because I commented my teammates we can hold them, and I see a full trio coming down right there. This doesn't end up being the medallion, the other kids are, and I instantly crack one. And I noticed these kids just aren't building, so I commented my teammates they might be bad since we're only on 170 points. I started getting third partied, but other than that, we're good. So I commented my teammates we're good and we're chilling, and knowing we need a big game, I make the aggressive play. I get this kill, and I tell my teammates we should just fully run at this guy. So we fully run at these kids. Both of my teammates, I cover my back here. I get the crack onto this kid. I fully run at him. Get to finish shit. You get everything. I double res. I hold as well while we're resing. And this was a god refresh. It got us everything. Got us more kills, heals, capes. We had literally everything here. So we were fully chilling, and this is the kickstart for how we had such a good game. You can see it pulls pretty far, and what I said, like you see all these kids on edge. This is why we tried to position just a tiny bit deeper in. Like we were over here, so if we would have been over here by here, which would be a really good position somewhere like this. Because all these teams are just on the edge. So it's like a team right here is still a good position. Alright. We know this side just pulled in, so there should be no one in front of us. So that's what we do. We grab we're all cap mats in this rotate. And we just have we have the potential to win this game after here. So I start scouting and I realize there's no one in front of us, so I just commented my teammates to go. I don't want to waste any dashes on this rotate, so I just fall down, and we just start walking. I notice there's a team in front of us getting looked at. Okay, so we start looking at him. We don't beam them, and they start looking at us. So I counted my teammates go around this hill, so it cuts off their line of sight, and we just keep rotating. Team on that hill, we notice, and we gotta keep rotating forward. We're getting cut off by these kids ahead of us. But this kid gets killed off the sky, and then this kid goes for it. So, as I see he's going for it, I notice one's here and one's here, so I'm saying, they're split up, we can get it for a free rotate, and I start looking back at this kid. He starts getting held, and we start getting sprayed at. But Sleepy, he gets hit pretty hard, so I just hold everything. Instead of looking for more damage on these kids, I hold everything and make space in case they start spraying at us. So we just take a breather here. I look back to see if anyone's rotating behind us and see no one, so I stop. And right now, we're just chilling. We just take a breather, we look around for everyone. And see here. So right here, we still all have really good mats. Going into the 8-7 zone, this going into the 8th. So right now, I'm just fully scouting the rotate while my teammates are they're also scouting, like trying to get information. We're just chilling. We're deep in zone. We're not on congested. Make sure if you want to be a good IGL, you gotta make sure never to put your teams on congested side. So right here, I think this rotate here is really really nice, cause we have to make it through all these kids just into the area, and it makes it a really easy rotate. But right here, we get another refresh onto these kids over here. So we see these kids are getting sprayed at, so we start spraying at them. We start tagging them. This kid, he can't get out, so I start walking forward to try to take the piece. These two kids are like standing behind. I walk back to reload my guns to take a breather. And right here, they start getting sprayed out from all directions. So I just fully went at this kid's wall. Get that kill. Right here, I box this kid up, get his kill. Take his medallion. I drop it to my fragger since it's the Strato Strike medallion, and he should get it. So right here, I tell him to edit it. Okay. Go forward. To make this rotate easier for my teammates, my fragger goes up ahead and it places us in a good position going into the night zone, and we just pause right here, and we bird to him. So I tell my teammate, "Do you have your bird up ready?" And we bird to him. So our fragger with the Shrouded Strike medallion, he just rotates in the zone first, which is good, and builds a position. So right now, I'm just coming to my teammates' heal, reload your guns, and just end up moving. And since our fragger has the medallion, he got so deep in compared to all these kids. So if we draw a line right here, we're literally the only team on this whole hemisphere of the zone. And it's still 22 players alive. So there's 0 kids on this side. So I notice it pulls back here, and I start looking for damage on kids. Probably would have been smarter to rotate instantly. We start spraying on this since we see a big refresh. I tell my teammates don't go for it since we're chilling on loot. I take my chug jug back. I'm telling my teammates to get ready to rotate. So right here, I'm like, yo, get ready to rotate. I calm to everybody. Right now, you can hear everyone else is rotating, so we start rotating. Tell them get up on this little hill. Get up. I overbuild a bit here, which is not good. Start building in metal. Alright. So yeah, we have a nice tarp here. We're still not in zone. I start spraying on these low ground teams. And right here, I just pause. Chill. We start getting sprayed back from them, so I start holding. Calling to my teammates, we're getting sprayed. Right here, instead of keep holding, I just bird instantly. I follow my support, my fragger, and whenever he bird into the next zone, I'm gonna make sure he's safe. So I have this big metal box here. I just calm to both of my teammates, yo, get in it. Right here, we look at all these kids in shambles. They don't know what they're doing. So that's rank, but it's not worth it. I just calm to my teammates. This is an easy rotate since we can take it. And right here, you can see as I'm looking for a rotate, it's 10th zone, and the best time to take height is 10th zone. So I start building up, and I see no one's on height, so I just build up, and we take height doing this. This was a good play right here by me. So I do this. We start spraying down on these kids. This is actually a beautiful play for height. I drop my teammate all my hards and my 2 chug jugs since I'm gonna go down to fight instead of holding it, but this was kind of a stupid play, and I just build up right here. It just keeps pulling forward, and I try to drop, but I'm just out of mats. So right here, my teammate's coming to me, come back up, so I just wait for my bird to recharge, and I wonder why they call him back up. So I just come back up, and there's Loot Island, which this was a phenomenal place since we didn't have the mats to hold height, or I didn't have the mats to hold height. They still had really good mats. Since I'm doing all the building, which is good, I come to them. We can go back on our old top, but they're like nah, so we stay here. Farm this brick since I have nothing. I probably should have commented my teammates. I'm 0-0. I take these whites for some. So what happened here was my support player was supposed to take these whites since he already had a bunch, but my support player, he was distracted with something, and I decided to take the whites. So I go all the way up, and I want to drop the whites to him. So I start getting sprayed out though. And as I'm getting to drop the whites to him, I just died to fall damage, which is stupid. So I had 3 builds, and I just go back in zone so I make sure my heals don't fall off. I mark these, I mark bird and everything, and I crawl away from it so my loot doesn't get mixed up whenever they go to pick it up. Right here, chilling on height is my fragger. I want to spectate what happens to him. Right here, I think he drops down to low. Right here, you see he drops down to low with a bunch of mats, or I don't know what happened to him. That's where he dropped all his heals. So I was looking at this kid. No one takes his heal. I'll take him, okay? So right here. Build up. Just keep going up. Land here. Try to cut these kids off. And he gets chunked from behind. Plays his heal. He pops his minis. It's not good. Ooh, that's not good. He probably could have tried the bird, but it's fine. So, dies like that. And the last one alive, it's 3v1. And it's all my support player. He has a bunch of whites. Let me see the kids on low if they have any. But two of them decide to go up to like kill him. Respect these kids. This kid had no whites. This kid had no whites, but this kid had 6 medkits and 3 chug jugs. Ooh. I mean 6 medkits and 80 chug jug. So my fragger, he almost kills this kid right here. So he takes him out. But it's just too much. It's a full trio. He's getting sprayed down on. And he ends up losing the game. That was our best game. It was a 12 kill. What we could have probably done better in the end was our support player could have picked up the heals. And we probably should have left Blue Island earlier. Since we left Blue Island, we were on Blue Island until the very end, which is kind of stupid. We had mats and stuff. It's fine. So we could take what we could take from this is we should probably leave Blue Island earlier for playing height, and maybe grief the bottom more since that whole time we weren't griefing anyone at the bottom. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.